Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So today we are again here on this channel with another different video. Like we have created many of the real world projects using different technologies which include JavaScript, React, React.js and many other. And I hope you understand that all projects which we have created yet. So today in this video I will be giving you 5 effective tips which beginners should be following to become a successful Python developer or successful Python programmer. So these all tips will be really helpful if a beginner is starting Python or if they are going to start Python. So these all tips will be really helpful for them. So remember, do not miss video any of the part from this video, and remember to see this video from start if you want to learn these 5 effective tips which I will be giving you about Python. So what we are waiting for? Just move to the first tip which I will be giving you to the beginners. So the first tip which I will be giving you to the beginner is that use AI tool. Why I am telling you to use AI tool? Because there are many of the AI tools in market like ChatGPT and Google Brad AI, like many of the AI tools are in market. So these all AI tool will help you to solve your problems. Like if you are creating any fun project or if you are creating any real world project, and if you are having any error or if you are having any problem which you are not sorting it out, like you don't know how to sort out this problem or how to get a solution of this problem. So ChatGPT and all the AI tools which are in Google will help you to solve your problem. So remember, use AI tool as much as possible in your projects. It helps you to just know how to solve problems, and it also helps you to give the answer of your problems. It also helps you to enhance your knowledge. So many of the things are which you can use with AI to create projects. Not only Python, you can use different languages in AI tools. Like you can use JavaScript, React. You can just get any of the solution of the problem of any language you want to sort out. So this all things will be really helpful if you use these AI tools like ChatGPT, Google Bard AI, and many other are available on the market. You can just check and you can use any of the AI tool which you want and which you use in many of the projects. Or you can also use this ChatGPT tool not only in programming, in designing, in other fields as well. If you want to just create an amazing, you can say a software using Java or any other language, you can use AI tool for that. It will helps you to enhance your skills. So this was the first tip to the programmer, that you should be using AI tool if you want to become a successful Python or any other language programmer. So just moving on to the second tip which I will be giving you to the programmer is that don't change the course. Why I am telling you don't change the course? Like if I have uploaded a Python course on my channel and I've uploaded 100 videos on that, I have not uploaded yet, but I'm just giving you example that if I uploaded 100 days of code challenge and I've uploaded 100 videos on that challenge, and then you are seeing that, means you are watching that videos, you are learning things from that videos, but then after watching the videos, means after watching videos 20 days you are tired of that, like you are saying you are doing too slow Python, I don't want to get from beginner to advanced, I want to do directly from intermediate to advanced. So you will be switching on another course in Python. So this is not good. Like you should be sticking on one course. When you have finished one course, then you can move on to the second course. If you just directly in the between you move on to the second course, so it will be really, like you can say, not understandable for you. You will be not understanding the things from start, you will be having many problems. And if you are creating project moving forward, so it will be having you problems. You can create by watching the videos, but separately when you are creating, like when you are not seeing videos and when you're creating by your own self, so it will be giving you problems. So remember, watch one course first. When you have finished that course, then you can move on to the second one. So this was the second tip which I have given to the programmer, is that they should be following the one course and don't switch on another course when you have not finished yet the first course. So this was the second tip. Now moving on to the third tip which I will be giving you to the Python programmer, is that they should make their notes. Why I'm telling you to make their notes? Because I've seen many of the programmer, they are doing programming, they are doing well, like they're learning things, but they don't know like how we can solve this problem, how we can just get a solution of this problem. So these are really, like you can say, really normal things which a beginner face in the start when they are learning Python or any other language as well. So remember to make your note. It helps you to just understand what you have to learn first, what you have learned after that. So these are all are things which helps you if you are working as a programmer and if you want to become successful. So make your notes which helps you to learn Python fast, and it also helps you to motivate yourself. Like you are creating your own notes, you are learning things from your own notes. You can take notes from many of the other sites as well if you want. Like there are many of the sites, Udemy and many of the sites available on market. You can just check. You can also see on Google, they will providing you all the notes of Python. And if you want that I should providing you the notes of Python, so you can comment me. I will be providing you that in future. If you want, I should be providing you the Python notes. So you can just make your own notes. So it will give you help to move forward. And if you want to become successful Python programmer, so you have to make notes to learn things and to learn how to start Python from beginning to advanced. So this was the third tip which I have given to the programmer, is that they should make their notes. Now moving on to the fourth tip which I will be giving you to the programmer, is that they should be creating projects. Why I'm telling you to create project? Like in the start I've telling you, you have to start course from beginning to advanced. And like I've created 100 days of code challenge, I've not created yet. Again, just giving example that if I create 100 days of code challenge on my this channel of Python, so you are watching that videos totally 100 days. But when you're watching that videos 20 days, 30 days, and if you're confident that you have learned many of the things which helps you to create fun projects and to create real world projects, so you can move on that project which helps you to learn Python fast. I'm not telling you everybody should be moving on to the real world project or fun project. If you are confident that you have learned Python too much that you can create a fun project by your own self, then only you can move on to the fun project, because it helps you to motivate yourself. And if you are building project your own self, like if you are using your own project in your work, like in any of your work, if you're using your own project, so it motivates you, it helps you to enhance your knowledge, and it also helps you to enhance that if you use Python in your original means in your professional life, so what benefits it can provide you. So you can just get knowledge of that, what Python can do, what Python is to do, and what we can create through Python. So this will give you all knowledge. So remember, when you are starting Python, and if you are confident that you have learned Python too much, so you can directly move on to the fun projects. And if you have created fun projects many times, and if you want I should be creating some advanced level things, so it will motivate you, and then you can move on to the real world project. Like we have created many of the real project, but you can move on to the real world project and you can create it by your own self if you are confident that you have learned Python too much. So real world projects include face detection, AI, then many of the other projects comes in that. So you can use these all projects and you can create your own thing. So this was the fourth tip which I will be giving to the programmer, that they should be creating fun projects or real world projects. So now moving on to the last tip, which is the fifth tip. And the fifth tip which I will be giving to the programmer is that they should be watching tutorials. Why I'm telling you to watch tutorials? Because I've seen many of the programmer and many of the developers of any language, like I'm telling about Python, but I've seen many of the programmers of any field that they are going to institutions, like they are going to many of the institution in their places, and then they are learning Python from there. So remember, I prefer you to don't go institution. You can go institution to learn things like they will help you to give theory. Like they will only help you to give theory of the language. They will be not giving you any practical work. Like they will not tell you how to create real world project. They will not tell you how to create fun project. They will not explain you the things practically. They will tell you all the theory work. Like I also just go to school and they tell me just theory work of language. They don't explain me how it worked practically. So remember, when you are moving on to the professional life, theory is not matter. There is only one thing which is practical. So you have to be a practical man and you have to be a practical person, and for that you should be following YouTube tutorials. I'm not saying you to follow only my tutorial. There are many other tutorial as well. You can follow that. But if you follow my tutorial, it will be giving you more knowledge, because I have explained the thing step by step from start. So you can watch my tutorial of any language. So this was the fifth tip which I will be giving to the programmer, is that they should be watching tutorials if they want to learn any language in practical. I've uploaded many of the tutorials. You can check that out. Like I've uploaded about React, Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, many of the languages tutorials I've already uploaded. You can check that out if you want to learn any of the language from start to end. And if you want again I should be uploading any tutorial of any language, you can tell me in the comment section, and soon I will be uploading that as well. So I hope these all 5 effective tips which I am given you of Python are will be really helpful for you in your professional life if you are following these all things in future. So if you have understand this video and if you enjoy these 5 effective tips which I've given you, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so more people can learn and they can understand about these things. So just I will be meeting you next project with more amazing things and more amazing tutorials. So for today, goodbye.